person to be better but also contribute to this country's development. Now, like you can see here today, we are live at Mbale Secondary School here in Mbale at Elgon region. These students that you're seeing right here have been undergoing a patriotism training, and it's today that they are going to be passed out as patriots, and we want to find out what does patriotism mean to them and what does it add to make them better students, but also in understanding issues of national importance and how they can contribute to the development of this country. And I'll be starting with this group that you're seeing here. Hello. Hi. How are you? What's your name? Hajara. Nice meeting you, Hajara. So Hajara, tell us what does it feel like to be a patriot, but most of all, to be a God leader?
Actually, I feel really good to be a patriot, and adding me to be like a God leader makes me feel super great, because by the time they pick you out and tell you to lead others, it gives me a sense of leadership. It gives me the audacity to lead these other students, and I really feel I'm doing something at school. Because there are those other students, they go to class, they read, finish their Form 6, they have nothing else they can do. They can only read books or maybe mix their chemicals in their laboratories, and that's so. But me, I have stamina, I should say.
Talking about stamina, how does it feel to be a patriot and just putting on this, attire as a patriot?
I feel really great. It's a privilege from my country, Uganda. It's a privilege to put on this, because by the time I wear this attire, it means that I'm willing and ready to serve my country without being forced. You get?
What are those values of patriotism that you do cherish as a student?
Actually, patience, number one. Because when we come to this, when we come down here, this whole thing is directed for a week, and you can imagine standing every morning and making turns, going out for orientation for a full week. It's not so easy, but if you can be patient enough to endure that, then it's a really good value, which we are saying when we're just entering school. And I think that's one really good value. And then they teach us about loving our country. Because you see, in patriotism, they tell us that corruption does not mean taking only bribes. It means even if you're taking water and drop a bottle in the compound, you're corrupting your country. So in other words, it adds our social behavior, the way we conduct stuff, it's really unique.
Hajar, you're so knowledgeable. How long have you been doing this training?
Actually, I've been a patriot since I joined this school, and this is my 5th year in patriotism.
You're in Form 5?
Yeah.
Well, and how often have you been a God leader?
Since I joined, actually 4 times. Form 1, I was not a God leader, but from there I've been a God leader for all these remaining times.
So why do you think it's important for any student to undergo a patriotism training?
In fact, there are lots of things we get in this training. First of all, actually, the first thing I should have begun with is physical fitness. You see now, a child who has gone patriotism, and that one who has just come from home and sat in class just to read, they are not the same. Their bodies don't react the same way. Now, if you tell this person to go out somewhere and do an exercise, they really can do it better than the other people.
Let's. Okay, so this is your sla as the God leader.
Yeah, it's acting as a sword.
Any other message that you have for other students in other schools who are engaged in?
Actually, most people think that patriotism is all about suffering, but for my case, that's not the thing.
Okay.
It gives you lots of connections, and it imparts really great values in you that you'll need in future.
Okay.
So cherish it. It's not all about marching and stuff.
Okay, perfect. Let you enjoy the parade. We shall be coming back to you with other students. Let's for now enjoy this, parade as they do salute the guest of honor right now. Like you can see here, right, students are more than ready, and this is the parade commander who is going to be directing them on what to do as the guest of honor is going to be entering in here. I want to understand, how does it feel to be a parade commander? Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Sergeant Washeva Alan.
Sergeant Washeva Alan. You're even a sergeant?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. What does it take to be a sergeant?
To be a sergeant, first of all, you must go under the training and start at a rank of a corporal.
Wow.
After corporal, then you are promoted the rank of a sergeant. So to be given a guard or a parade, you must be a sergeant.
Wow.
Yes.
So how does it feel to be a sergeant that is commanding thousands of students behind you?
It feels good, and it depends on your voice and your memory.
Okay.
Because you should be able to memorize all the commands
Yes.
and what they mean. First of all, in the beginning, as if you're cramming them, because they are in Kiswahili and some of us
We don't know
it.
Kiswahili.
But after cramming them and you go deep, you end up understanding them, their meaning.
Yes.
So when you understand their meaning, it is easy for you to recall them while on a parade. So if somebody tells you that now we want to have anthems, you know the command,
Yeah.
which we command to have what? The
Okay.
anthems.
Okay.
So it's like that. And as you see all these sergeants in front, the guard commanders, we are at the same rank.
Yes.
But through training, that's when they choose that this one has a good voice. Let him be the parade commander, because you should be able to command,
Yeah.
so that even the person on the last guard hears.
Okay.
Yes,
So
that's it.
how do you feel right now that you're waiting for the guest of honor to enter here and give him salutations and welcome him? How do you feel?
Yes, I feel good, but sometimes I have fear in me, because you try to shiver, but because you have been selected, you should not ashame the school.
Okay.
So you have to be brave.
Exactly. Talking about fear, we're going to give him an opportunity to showcase what exactly he has gained as he commands the parade and prepares to welcome the guest of honor. Alan, it's your time. Show us what you can be able to do. What's up? Yeah.
Dressed in the artists, we should appreciate that.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Bupa Mohammed.
Muhammad, how does it feel to be a patriot?
As you know, training, we are just training.
Okay.
This is the last thing.
What have you been training about?
Marching, how you turn, kulia, kushoto.
Yes. What else have you learned from the training?
Training.
You haven't learned anything, Muhammad? Other than kulia kushoto, Muhammad doesn't learn anything. Really? Okay, I'll be getting a lady here. They usually say ladies with glasses have lugezi gezi. Is that right?
Yes.
So you have lugezi gezi?
Yes.
So how has patriotism training helped you either to perfect your lugezi gezi or to be a good student?
It has helped me to realize that my grandfather died for a good reason. To die for my country.
Wow, your grandfather died for this country. Your grandfather was a soldier? Or?
Yeah, he was a soldier.
Oh, wow, and you're proud of that.
Yes.
Amazing. What else have you learned about patriotism and what makes you proud to be a patriot?
I've learned that patriotism is not about like just marching like this.
Doing drills?
Yes, it doesn't mean that, but it means that you should love your country with your whole heart.
Amazing. What's your name?
Nambuya Joy.
Joy, what are you proud about on your school?
I'm proud that my school, it helps us to do patriotism. Because there are some schools that don't allow us to do patriotism.
Really?
Yes, there are some schools for real.
Okay. Amazing. Which class are you?
Senior 1K.
Wow, nice speaking to you, Joy. Ladies with glasses. Also, this one has glasses. Huh? So, tell us, what have you learned from the patriotism training?
I've learned in patriotism that you have to be patient.
Okay.
And you have to keep time. If they say that come at this time, you have to come. Yes.
And why is it important to have patriotism trainings in schools?
Patriotism, because it's a must for Ugandans to do patriotism. Like those people who work like national water, some never did patriotism. Now they're putting it like it must be a must that everyone
for them to go through a training.
Yes, to do patriotism.
Okay. And what does patriotism mean to you? Let's get up. Yes, what does patriotism mean to you?
Patriotism means everything to me.
Everything to you. Well, for her, patriotism means everything to her. Tell me, what have you been able to learn from this training and how does it feel to be commanding your fellows here?
I've learned to be a good Ugandan.
Okay.
And to love my country.
Wow.
I've learned to love myself and I've learned to love others.
Wow.
Because all of us, we are one. Besides the color, age, and
the tribes.
Wow. I feel good to command others because I know that when I command them, they will also be able to command other people who are coming next to them, not fearing their age, not fearing their height and their tribe.
Amazing. So basically them accepting your commands is an act of discipline.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. You can hear commanding and them being able to listen is an act of discipline, and that's one of the characters and the values that they do teach in patriotism. Hello.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
What have you been able to learn from the patriotism training?
Yes, I've learned I've learned to love my country because this one here is part of the country and is training us to sacrifice ourselves for the country. Okay. Yeah, indeed, I feel proud for my country.
Thank you so much. Yes, Chief. What have you been able to learn from the training?
I've learned virtues of love, loving our nation, discipline, and in all, loving our nation as a patriot.
Okay, thank you so much. What have you been able to learn from the training?
In this training, I've been able to learn that one should love his or her own country and be able to defend his own country, and we love each other for God and my country.
Thank you so much. And I'm still talking to these students to understand what they've been able to benefit from this patriotism training. What does it mean to them, and is it necessary? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Wabuyaka Judith.
Julie, what is this?
This one is a stick.
Stick?
Yeah, sila.
Sila. Why do you have to have a sila?
It helps me to know how to march, and then it has helped me to become a UPDF commander.
Hey, you're now a commander?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Are you a corporal? Are you a sergeant? Are you a major general? Which rank are you?
I'm Major General.
Wow, Major General Julie. Thank you so much. What does being patriotic mean to you?
Is the love of a country.
Loving your country?
Yeah. Sacrificing for Uganda.
Okay.
Loyal to Uganda.
Wow.
To love myself.
Exactly. That's it. And have my high five. Tell us, what have you been able to learn from the patriotism training?
We are trained to live a free, corrupt life, and I urge all of us who are outside there listening to UBC, UBC TV, that we should love one another, love our country. Okay. This is our home.
I want you to be my friend.
Oh, I'm already your friend.
Amazing, thank you. What's your name?
I'm Nahumiza Jaria.
Nahumiza Jaria.
Yeah.
What makes you so proud about being patriotic?
Oh, it's proud because you get new friends.
Okay,
yeah?
friends like me.
Yeah, like you know,
exactly.
You're my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
and you learn even working together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
what have you been able to learn from this particular training?
This training, because even I didn't know these things, but you have learned.
Which things?
Which things? Eh?
Yes.
Like marching. Yeah, and what?
What else? What values have you been able to learn from patriotism?
Values.
Yeah, and how are those values going to help you become a better student at school?
Yeah, because they have taught us how to work together, cooperate with others. Now they will help me how to cooperate with others.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you been able to learn from this training?
I've been able to learn how to support my country, how to work for my country, how to serve it in difficult moments, in times of trouble, always to die for my country.
Wow. And how is this training and the skills you have gotten going to help you become a better student?
It's going to help me accomplish my job career. For example, if like a person wants to become in the police force, the person can get the skills of how to carry out this activity and the confidence to fight for the country.
Wow. What else would you like to say to your fellow young people?
I would like to ask my fellow people also to always fight for their country, always strive for their country, because it's your motherland, it's where you're born from, always fight for it.
How are you?
Fine, thank
What's
you.
Your name?
Priscilla Chesang.
Priscilla, what have you been able to learn from this training?
I have learned to love my country and to embrace my country.
Amazing. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Siriha Gloria.
Gloria, what have you been able to learn?
I've learned how to love my country and to advise other people to also love our country.
And how is that going to help you to become a better student?
It will help me like to teach others, to teach others the use of patriotism, how it can help us and how to love our country.
Amazing. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm happy.
What's your name?
Mutua Christine.
Who?
Mutua Christine.
Christine.
Yeah.
What have you been able to learn?
I've been able to learn that I have to really love my country, like to go through everything. Like for example, this sunshine which has hit us.
Yes.
I've learned that no matter which difficulty you face, like this sunshine, we have to be strong.
Resilient.
And yes, and defend our country.
Okay.
Yeah, that is it.
Kali, thank you so much.
Welcome.
My name is Yak Grace.
Grace, what have you been able to learn from this training?
I've learned how to march.
Okay.
And how to be tough.
How to be tough? You want to be tough?
Yes.
Why do you want to be tough?
Because people can't disturb you.
You want to be tough, you want to be confident.
Tough.
Wow, amazing. Grace wants to be tough, huh?
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
What's your name?
Pakai Desire.
Desire, what have you learned from the training?
And to be confident.
Confident?
Yes.
And how is being confident going to help you to become a better student?
I want to be confident. I want to be a teacher. Then I be confident in class when I'm teaching.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing. She wants to be a teacher, and definitely you're standing next to a number of students, and she wants to be confident. What a beautiful character. Definitely, we're still live here at Mbale Secondary School, and I'm talking to students to understand this patriotism training they have been going through. How is it going to impact on them, and what have they been able to learn? Hello. Hi. How are you? What's your name?
My name is Ryan.
Okay. What do you do here as a patriot?
I am the president Patriotism Club, Mbale Secondary School.
Okay, amazing. What does it mean to be a president of a patriotism club in a school?
I should say it's a privilege, being the president of the club.
And what does it take to organize all this big number of students to be able to participate in this training?
Actually, this has been a success, not because of me only. My executives, the instructors also put us along the road, and also our teachers together with the patron.
So what does patriotism mean to you as the students?
Actually, patriotism is the love, sacrifice, and being loyal to your country.
And how has patriotism and these trainings helped you to become better students?
Yes, patriotism has helped our students to be morally upright. They have become social. Economically, they have learned a lot, and also through politics. For example, I should say the students leaders of the school, let's say on the ONSA and the prefectorial body, all have come through Patriotism Club.
So what else would you like to tell your fellow students as far as patriotism is concerned?
My fellow students, the advice I can give you, patriotism is a very, very, very nice club. Everyone should wish to join. It teaches you a lot about your country. I pray so hard that you can join patriotism. Very easy, very understanding, and very good.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Right. All right. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
What's your name?
I am Magum Titus.
Okay.
The patron of patriotism in Mbale Secondary School.
Why is it important to have a patriotism club in school?
First of all, this is a constitutional right.
Okay.
That every able Ugandan must undergo this training.
Okay.
First of all, an orientation. That's number one.
Okay.
And in this patriotism trainings, we teach learners to love their countries, to love their leaders, and now to a school setting, to love their school, to love their academics. And in so doing, we can have citizens who are responsible, citizens who are willing to serve the country.
So how has the patriotism trainings helped you to have better students?
These trainings have helped us, first of all, to change the mindset of these students. These are the school. However, students who get involved in these activities of patriotism, you find they are different from the others. Their discipline is quite different from the others. These are students who obey the school rules and regulations. They are self-driven because we teach them the value of being in a school.
What do you have to tell other schools that so far don't have patriotism clubs?
What I have to tell those schools, they are missing out a lot. They are missing out a lot. If they have patriotism in the school, managing the learners becomes very easy, because we will have learners who understand themselves, learners who understand their school, learners who understand why they are at school, who for their lives, who know that they have to remain to serve tomorrow. So they are missing out a lot. So what I advise other schools is to pick up Patriotism Club. Before having this club, we used to have a lot of situations, especially in such a setting of a day school. Strikes, uprisings could be there. But as we usher in these students and we teach them through, they have always a positive mindset about themselves and about school.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
You are most welcome. Thank you.
Still right here, and I have my Kalidalu. I've been able to make a friend here. Tell me, why didn't you join the patriotism training? Because I didn't see you marching.
Because the people were many.
Really?
Yeah.
And amongst the many, they said for you, you're going to be out.
No, they picked some.
Have you ever attended the patriotism training?
Yeah.
What were you able to learn from the training?
I learned many things.
Like what?
Discipline, as in our society.
Really?
Move on to when you have discipline.
Okay, what do you like about your school?
My school? Many things.
Like what?
Oh, the uniform alone. Smartness.
Okay.
And is that we honor we respect our country. So that's why we carry out patriotism this year.
So what difference do you see from students who have undergone patriotism and others? What is good about the students who have undergone patriotism training?
For people who have undergone patriotism, like they are disciplined, they know why they are in school.
Really?
Yeah.
So you too, you're disciplined and you know why you're in school.
Of course.
And why are you in school?
For my future.
For your future?
Yes.
So what are you doing to make sure that you achieve that future?
I revise and I make sure that I don't miss any lessons.
Wow, thank you, my friend. What's your name?
I'm Sharon.
Okay, nice speaking to you, Sharon. Yes, definitely, that's it from us here at Youth of Purpose. I do believe whatever happens on this show is helping you to become a better person, but also contributing to the development of this country. I do salute you for always watching this show. Kindly follow me on all my socials at I_Tumukunde on Twitter, I_Tumukunde on Facebook, and I at Tumukunde on Instagram. I thank you so much. See you next time.
Youth of Purpose. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
The Ministry of Health informs the public that there are confirmed cases of Ebola in Uganda.